You know, the Sebring nameplate has been successful in the past, and so in an attempt to cash in on that popularity, Chrysler has launched a trio of new vehicles: a sedan, another convertible, and this all-new coupe. Despite the common name, the new Sebring trio consists of two distinct platforms powered by different engines. The sedan and convertible are Daimler Chrysler products with Chrysler engines. The coupe is a Mitsubishi platform powered by a pair of Mitsubishi single overhead cam engines. The base unit is a 16-valve 2.4-litre 4 that pumps out 142 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 155 pounds-feet of torque at 4,000. The up-level LXI tested gets a 24-valve 3-litre V6 that produces 200 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and a really good 205 pounds-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM. Now, there's no prizes for choosing the right motor. The 4 is lackluster, the 6 a very flexible and willing worker, delivering ample power for all situations, especially when teamed with the 5-speed manual transmission. It has a respectable shifter that's not overly vague and a very smooth clutch. Inside, the Sebring Coupe pleases a lot, as all of the usual comfort and convenience items are all very much present and correct, up to and including a great sounding radio. There are, however, a couple of pet peeves. First of all, this fake wood, as bad as it is, should have been carried on up through the centre stack. That way they would have broken up this huge black wash that faces you. The other problem is that anyone pushing 6 feet, well, you're going to run out of headroom real fast. Stopping power is delivered by a 4-wheel disc brake system that now features larger front calipers. The stops are short, measuring just 112 feet from 80k, and are also fade-free. The pedal is also easily modulated. You know, believe it or not, anti-lock brakes are an option on this new Sebring, even on the up-level LXI. Now, I consider that to be a major oversight, and Chrysler obviously agree, because they thought to equip it on this particular vehicle. And that says a lot more about the situation than I ever can. The new coupe is a significantly tighter vehicle than the one it replaces, as in 90% better in bending strength. This delivers a stiff structure from which the suspension can work. Up front are McPherson struts, a cross brace and a roll bar, while the rear features a double wishbone design, again with a roll bar. Through the pylons, the body rolled a little more than expected. Now, this unloads the inside wheel, allowing it to spin in spite of the larger 215/50 R17 rubber. Understeer is less of an issue, however. The upside is a very comfortable ride. A minor quibble comes in the form of a gentle drumming that comes from the suspension over expansion joints. That aside, the ride is exceptionally quiet, with little engine or wind noise entering the cabin. You know, while the trunk on this Sebring is relatively large, there are a few drawbacks. First of all, the liftover is high, the opening's small, you've got crush anything placed beneath them hinges, and while it's very deep, the problem is if anything slides up against the back seat, well, say goodbye to it, because you can hardly get back there. On a more positive note, well, the rear seat will accommodate 2 adults in relative ease, a third at a push. Getting back there, mind you, well, it's still very much par for the coupe course. On the safety front, the Sebring Coupe gets 2 next-generation airbags, but strangely not the side curtains found in the sedan. Now, the latter is a function of one car coming from Chrysler, the other not. You know, if you're looking for an out-and-out sports coupe, this Sebring probably is not the right car for you, as its dynamic demeanour really isn't cut out for the hard and fast stuff. Having said that, as a comfortable cruiser and a very attractive alternative to either the Accord or the Solara, well, it's a very viable proposition.
So here's the question, where were you 32 years ago? I know some of you weren't even a glint in your father's eye. As for me, well, I was in diapers, but found time to get Motoring TV off the ground. And today I like to think we've got one of the best automotive video libraries in the world. If you agree, please give us the thumbs up and also subscribe. We'd really appreciate it.